Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakadash. I want to give double honors to my wonderful, magnificent elders and apostles that came before me that brought me into this truth. This video is going to be called Rage Against the Regime. Unfortunately, there was something that came up in which did not allow me to get to camp today, but I'll be right back at it on Friday, Lord willing. Nonetheless, there was a video, well, not even a video, there's an article that came out here that I ran into last night, and I wanted to bring that out today, right? So look here. Dozens attend OKC Rage Against the Regime rally to protest Trump administration. And of course, in case you didn't already notice it, Oklahoma is a very conservative state and consistently votes red or Democratic, or Slovakia, not Democratic, Republican, pardon me. And you'll be hard-pressed to find Oklahoma turn against the Republican Party. How much more Donald Trump? But, of course, people are protesting his administration. Why? Because it's just a little bit too obvious to see that the promises that he claimed that he was going to keep have not been fulfilled within his first year and his second presidency. Okay? So we're going to go into something here. Where is it? Yes, this is the part that I wanted to get. We are not here because we are afraid. We are here because we are fed up, because we care, and because we refuse to give up on each other, said event organizer Rory Bell. This is about rage, but the kind of rage rooted in love. Love for our communities, love for justice, and love for the truth. We are not ruled by kings. We are not pawns in some authoritarian game. This is still a democracy, and we are here to demand it acts like one. And of course, the United States of America does not act like a democracy. These presidents, in case you did not know, are appointed not by the quote-unquote voters of the United States of America, right? But by the powers that be on the left-hand side behind the curtain. And it's as simple as that. Now, regarding this, again, this is a very interesting topic because you have the United States of America, or quote-unquote MAGA, that's warring against its hero or its God figure in Donald Trump. So this is only just a small sample size of what's going to come in these latter days. Look at this here. We have to vote. It is not enough to be on social media. It is not enough to come to these events. If you don't vote, you don't matter, said Cummings. They've told us what we don't. It's like they've told us that we don't matter. As simple as that. So now you have these protests and whatnot, these quote-unquote peaceful protests, but knowing Esau Edom, it's only a matter of time until things start getting, a little bit more physical. My phone is over here about to die already. Let me go ahead and bring out this next article here. Now, again, an ongoing theme throughout these videos is the moral decay and the breaking in the framework of society, in which people, people are starting to run their mouths about morals. Where are your morals? And of course, they say that just to say that, you should have a consciousness. You should have something that tells you shouldn't do this, that, the third, without a set of rules, laws, regulations, commandments that the Heavenly Father gives you. Instead, they'll say, where are your morals? Well, guess what? Your morals are come from the Heavenly Father. All right. For you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and you other Israelites scattered abroad, your morals come from the Heavenly Father, the Most High God, and his commandments and his laws that he gave the children of Israel. It's as simple as that. So you running your mouth about your morals, and you're not keeping any of the commandments, you sound like a full-blown idiotic hypocrite. All right. Former Oklahoma teacher charged with double murking in Arkansas. Classmate recalls unsettling behavior. So you have this person, this teacher that went on a chopping spree, right? Let me take a look here. Andrew McGann, we're going to start here at the second paragraph. Andrew McGann, a former teacher in multiple Oklahoma school districts, is now charged with the murder, well, it is what it is, of two parents in Arkansas. A former classmate who trained alongside McGann at OSU Tulsa says his behavior in hindsight was unsettling. So you never know with these people, man. You don't know if that person's what do you say, is reserved, if that person is a what do they call them? What is it called? In invert an invertent. That's not it. I know that's not it. An introvert. Pardon me. You don't know if that person's an introvert, a person's just reserved, a person's just having a bad day. You don't know if that person's just going through something. Who knows, man? That person could turn out to be a full-blown masked serial killer, man. Whatever it might be. We're going to get off this, man, and continue in the scriptures here. So Psalms 37 and verse 1, fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. For they shall soon be cut down like the grass, and wither as the green herb. And right now, you can see these people's reign withering as the green herb, and see them getting cut down right now. You can see all these different nations looking at the fall of Esau, Edom, and the fall and the end of his reign. And they're not really regarding Esau, Edom as the hegemony or the highest power in the land anymore. Why? Again, because they can see that these other countries are catching up to the United States of America, Babylon the Great. And they're also understanding that there's been enough time to see that these strange policies and these ideologies that have been espoused by the United States of America have had enough time to, bear fruit. And the fruit is looking very tainted. It's looking very disgusting and grotesque, like feminism, like equality around quote-unquote genders, pushing homosexuality, seeing all these different things. Kind of like in China, the what is it called? The one or the two child rule, or the one child rule. Now you have the economy getting destabilized because you're not going to have enough people that are going to be in the workforce in the next coming years, right? So again, these countries and these nations are just falling right in your face. 11:44, Isaiah 24 and 3. The land shall be utterly emptied and utterly spoiled. For Yahweh hath spoken this word, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people, the earth do languish. Salakia, the haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, and this place has been defiled under the inhabitants. And which are the people that have defiled this place? In specific, the so-called white man Esau Edom. Why? Because he's ruling this place and he's allowing all these terrifying and disgusting things to be done. Let me see here. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. Because of this wicked, disgusting rulership, the children of Israel, as well as these other nations, are languishing. They're dealing with it right now, man. They're going through it. Sirach 10 and 4. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And because of the wickedness and the horrible rulership that Esau Edom has reigned over the world throughout his stead since the 1400s, whenever the beast was resurrected, he's been doing all kinds of madness and wickedness and mischievousness, and all kinds of damn confusion has been propagated all over the earth. But, of course, because of the wickedness that he's done, guess what? This rulership is going to be taken out of your hands, Esau, and put into the hands of the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, as well as the other Israelites scattered abroad that look like the other nations. Daniel 7 and 24. And the 10 horns of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall arise after them. And he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and dividing of times. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion, to consume and to destroy it unto the end. And the kingdoms Slack it, and the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominion shall serve and obey him. Going into all these different nations that got their chance to rule, ending with the final nation that gets its chance to rule, specifically Esau, Edom, here in Babylon the Great. And the children of Israel are going to be inheriting the kingdom and taking the kingdom out of the hands of the so-called white man by our head, which is our king, Yahushua HaMashiach, by the hand of our Father, the Heavenly One, the Most High God, Yahweh. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. And whenever the Heavenly Father takes his kingdom out of the hands of the so-called white man, the people will rejoice. Even though they'll be in slavery and hardcore bondage, they're going to be rejoicing. Why? Because they're not going to have to deal with the wickedness of the so-called white men anymore. Even though they're going to be dealing with all kinds of, let me chill out, man. Nonetheless, but the righteous are, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. You see that one? So right now the people are mourning. 2 Peter 3:13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. And that's exactly what we're looking for, and that's what we're waiting for. The promise that the Heavenly Father granted unto the 12 tribes of the children of Israel, starting with Abraham, then Isaac, then Jacob. The Heavenly Father is going to fulfill that promise, and who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, Yahushua HaMashiach, whenever he takes this kingdom over. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua, Bahasham, Ruach. I want to give double honors unto my mighty elders and apostles that came before me, that brought me into this truth. Until next time, shalom to the elect. Shalom.